At this time, I'm going to invite Melody up to the podium.
On behalf of the student body, I welcome you all to the promotion of the class of 2018. I'm Melody Dang, and I want to thank all of you for being here today. I also want to congratulate all the promoting 8th graders. We really made it. Through all of these years, we've worked hard towards our goals and towards success. But that leaves us to wonder, what is success? On my first day here in the Madison School District, I had only a faint idea of what it was. Then, I was but a thrilled 2nd grader, decked out in all Dora the Explorer gear. At that time, success meant finding and taming a pet unicorn. So, little did I know, as I ran into the classroom 10 minutes late on that first day, that I was beginning what would become an everlasting road trip. My destination for this road trip then was not particularly clear, but nonetheless, we all drove on together. Elementary school was an unfamiliar road full of pit stops. In 3rd grade, we came to the belief that everything was a ripoff. Success meant world domination. In 4th grade, we tested the limits of our teachers. Success meant winning one of Mr. S's marble races. Soon, at the end of the road in 5th grade, we felt like kings and queens of the school. Success meant having the most silly bands in the grade. Finally, when the last day of school came, the younger students clapped us on as we all walked a march of pride out of the building. There were those of us at TJS who really couldn't wait to get home. Then there were those at CAS, where a certain group of girls would not stop crying. And last but not least, there was KRS, where everybody felt a new sense of maturity. But all of our differences were cast aside once we all merged onto a new highway, the Madison Junior School. Here, the cars drove faster and the people honked louder. We were all excited, nervous, and ready to complain about the dress code. Between Mr. Fink's crazy hats and Mr. Martinez's scoring health classes, we were all bewildered and a bit confused. It was then that somebody told me that success was having a certain destination in life and reaching it, no matter what. But the problem? I had no destination. The roads were foggy and I got lost a lot. I don't think anyone really knew where they were going, except for Sage, who was dead set on being a marine archaeologist. When 7th grade came about, I had it all figured out. I would make it to Beverly Hills and live the lifestyle of the rich and the famous. But between the Biome Project and the Sparta versus Athens research paper, fame had to wait. We were all constantly under Miss Russo's unrelenting surveillance, and the threat of paper clips always hung in the air. It was then that we all began to ask a most dreaded question. Are we almost there yet? Summer was getting closer, and I was getting carsick. But by the time I finally realized it was summer, 8th grade had already begun. On the first day, I walked in feeling ambitious and able to accomplish anything. But my motivation was quickly dampened by the stench of sweat that permeated the hallways. Deodorant, unfortunately, was a foreign term to many 8th grade boys at that time. Luckily, the stench got better as the year went on. But not all of my problems were solved yet. At that time, I was more lost and confused than ever. For one, while listening to the announcements every single morning, I began to ponder a certain question. How on earth did Griffin Heinrich become our class president? And two, I didn't know which route to take to reach my new goal of saving the planet. All I knew was that I had to convince Mr. Bovary to write his daily goals on the whiteboard and not on poster paper. As the year went on, it became a year full of lunch table drama and never-ending essay tests. But it was also a year where independence was established and friendship flourished. And now all of us here today can proudly say that we've made it through this 8-year journey. The road was long and winding. Like any other road trip, We've had times when tension was thick and arguments broke out, but we've also had times when we all felt united, all driving the same path in the same vehicle. And then there were moments where everything felt mundane. We're sick of the trip and just want to go home. But at the end of most trips, when enough time has passed, there's always the nostalgia. We feel the joy in having experienced and survived so much. But here I stand right now, according to my past self, unsuccessful. I don't have a pet unicorn, nor am I the dominator of the world. I've yet to star in a movie, and certain species of organisms are still going extinct every day. I could have believed that I was a very unaccomplished person. But these past few weeks, when a wave of nostalgia hit our grade, I thought back to my journey. Whenever my car broke down, there was always a friend who would help. And whenever I ran out of gas, it was always my teachers that fueled me on. And when I got lost, my family was my GPS, guiding me towards the right direction. I may not be where I thought I would be, but I stand here today surrounded by a community that has helped me evolve as a person. I assure you all, just because of the people around me, I am very successful. Down the road, most of us will not end up where we think we will. The high school will be more confusing than ever, and getting lost on our journey towards success is inevitable. But no matter what roadblocks we encounter, always know that success is not measured by the amount of money you have, nor the amount of talent you hold. Rather, it's measured by the lives you have affected and the community that surrounds you. Thank you.
Thank you, Melody. I am confident that your journey will continue in the right direction and that you will achieve whatever measure of success you set your mind to.